Boxing fans, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
In the world, she says she's the quote. Katie Taylor might have an argument against that, but nonetheless, she's definitely one of the best women fighters in the world. And yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity here for Emma Kozin.
A two-time Olympic gold medalist, now undefeated as a professional with 15 wins, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. She is the 5-weight world champion, the 2-division undisputed world champion, the #1 pound-for-pound female fighter in the world, the current WBO light heavyweight world champion.
And now, please welcome your WBA, WBC, and IBF world middleweight champion, Claressa Shields.
Please welcome WBC, WBO super middleweight champion of the world, action, Crews Dezurn.
About the need first. Jab early on.
And we're hearing
Claressa Shields steps into the ring with fire and determination, facing Crews in a battle that could define her entire career. The speed, power, and brilliant tactical mind of Shields meet Crews's unyielding resilience and sharp counterpunching, setting the stage for showdown fans around the world have been waiting for. Shields, a multi-division champion, brings legendary skill and unmatched ring IQ into this fight. Crews, no stranger to adversity, answers with grit and knockout potential. From the opening bell, expect high-intensity exchanges, precise combinations, and momentum swings that could shape the future of women's boxing. When elite women's boxing comes up, few rivalries command attention like Claressa Shields versus Franching Crews Dezurn. This isn't hype manufactured overnight. It's a clash forged in amateur history, world titles, and undeniable ambition. Both fighters know each other's rhythm, strengths, and mindset. That familiarity makes this matchup dangerous. There are no surprises, only split-second adjustments. And when two champions know each other this well, the difference comes down to execution under pressure and who adapts faster when the fight turns uncomfortable. Claressa Shields built her legacy long before turning professional. As a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, she entered the pro ranks carrying expectations heavier than any championship belt. Instead of shying away from pressure, she sought it. Moving across weight divisions, collecting titles, and demanding elite opponents, Shields positioned herself as the face of women's boxing. Her confidence isn't borrowed, it's forged through skill, sharp ring IQ, and championship composure. She doesn't just aim to win rounds, she aims to control the story, leaving no doubt in the judges' minds. Franching Crews Dezurn embodies resilience and precise technical discipline. She isn't built on flashy knockouts or viral highlights. Her foundation lies in relentless work ethic and tactical growth. Over the years, Crews Dezurn has honed her timing, sharpened her defense, and perfected the art of fighting within structure. She understands how to control range and force opponents into predictable exchanges. Against most fighters, that approach works effectively. Against Shields, however, predictability can be punished. That's why this rematch demands evolution, not a repeat of past mistakes. Their shared amateur rivalry adds another layer of intensity. These two have faced each other before, and history never truly fades. Shields holds previous victories, creating psychological tension heading into any future encounter. For Crews Dezurn, this fight is about rewriting history. For Shields, it's about asserting dominance once again. Amateur experience often shapes professional strategy because habits and tendencies resurface under pressure. That shared history turns this fight from a title defense into a deeply personal proving ground. Stylistically, Shields thrives on speed and rapid-fire combinations. Her footwork lets her enter and exit exchanges with precision, minimizing damage while maximizing scoring impact. She keeps a high punch output without sacrificing defensive awareness. Judges reward activity, and Shields knows the scoring system better than most. Her jab sets the tempo, and her inside combinations build unstoppable momentum. Against Crews Dezurn, controlling the pace will be vital. If Shields dictates rhythm early, she can steer the fight into her preferred tempo. The middle rounds will challenge stamina, defense, and strategic adjustments. Shields' speed and pinpoint accuracy will collide with Crews's timing and lethal counterattacks. Each round is a tactical battle of punches, angles, and feints, with fans on the edge of their seats waiting for highlight reel moments. Crews Dezurn's path to victory depends on discipline and control of the ring. She must limit exchanges and avoid being drawn into high-volume trading. Instead, she needs to slow the pace, target the body, and disrupt Shields' rhythm. Clinch work, physical pressure, and patient tactics could neutralize Shields' speed advantages. If she can turn the fight into a grinding contest rather than a fast-paced showcase, the dynamic shifts dramatically. Consistency over 12 rounds will be key. Training camps for both fighters will emphasize strategy over spectacle. Shields will likely focus on stamina, lateral movement, and combination punching designed to overwhelm judges. Crews Dezurn will sharpen defensive positioning and counter-timing. Conditioning plays a huge role in championship bouts, especially when familiarity exists. Neither fighter can rely solely on talent. Preparation must anticipate adjustments, because once the bell rings, adaptation becomes the ultimate weapon. Mentally, Shields enters with confidence bordering on inevitability. She believes she is levels above the division, and that belief drives her every move. Confidence can translate into fluidity and precise execution. Yet, overconfidence can create openings. Crews Dezurn's mindset will center on patience and controlled aggression. If she stays composed during the early exchanges, frustration could creep in for Shields. Mental endurance often outweighs sheer physical speed in high-stakes contests. From a broader perspective, this fight elevates women's boxing on a global scale. Shields has fought for larger purses and grander platforms, pushing for equal recognition. A commanding performance enhances both her marketability and future negotiations. Crews Dezurn, on the other hand, is chasing the kind of victory that could reshape her career earnings and solidify her legacy beyond titles. Financial leverage often depends on statement-making performances. This bout carries stakes far beyond the scorecards. The opening rounds will likely focus on tempo and control. Claressa Shields is known for asserting authority quickly, using sharp jabs and rapid combinations to build an early points advantage. Expect her to probe distance repeatedly, stepping in and out before counters can land cleanly. Franching Crews Dezurn, however, may approach cautiously, prioritizing pattern reading over chasing exchanges. These first 4 rounds are less about inflicting damage and more about gathering critical information. Whoever deciphers rhythm and timing first will shape the strategic direction of the entire fight. The middle rounds often define elite championship fights, and this battle will be no different. By rounds 5 through 8, adjustments start to become clear. If Shields maintains her punch output while tightening her defense, she could begin widening the scoring gap. However, if Crews Dezurn disrupts that rhythm with precise counters and punishing body shots, momentum could swing in an instant. This phase tests preparation and adaptability. Tactical discipline, corner guidance, and emotional control will separate the fighter executing strategy from the one reacting under pressure. Entering the later rounds, conditioning becomes the ultimate equalizer. Shields has consistently shown exceptional stamina, keeping her speed even deep into fights. Crews Dezurn must not only match that endurance but intensify her urgency if she falls behind on the scorecards. Fatigue changes everything, defensive reactions slow, timing falters, and mistakes grow costly. Judges often remember how fighters finish. A strong closing performance can sway perception dramatically. The final championship rounds will reveal who prepared not just physically, but mentally, for 12 rounds of elite competition. Analyzing this matchup objectively shows slight advantages for Shields in speed, punch volume, and championship experience. Her ability to control distance and land clean scoring shots makes her extremely difficult to outpoint. Crews Dezurn's path to victory depends on consistently disrupting that rhythm and limiting Shields' combinations. 1 or 2 strong rounds aren't enough at this level. Success must be sustained across the fight. If Shields maintains her standard tempo, history suggests she remains nearly impossible to outbox over the full distance. The most likely outcome sees Shields dictating pace from the early rounds and maintaining control through disciplined aggression. Crews Dezurn may find selective success in moments where exchanges slow or clinches occur. Yet sustaining dominance over extended stretches remains the challenge. Shields' confidence and ring awareness allow her to regain momentum quickly after brief setbacks. Over 12 rounds, consistency outweighs isolated highlights. In championship boxing, cumulative scoring and control typically decide outcomes rather than singular explosive moments. Whether Shields cements her status as one of the greatest female fighters ever or Crews Dezurn orchestrates a historic upset, this rematch will be remembered as a defining moment in women's boxing. The clash of Shields' elite championship pedigree against Crews Dezurn's seasoned toughness promises highlight-worthy moments, and dramatic momentum shifts perfect for viral reaction and highlight reels. Fans will analyze every round, every punch, and every strategy long after the final bell. No matter who claims victory, this fight elevates the women's division to new heights. Shields' legacy or Crews' breakthrough performance will be remembered for years. From electrifying knockouts to technical brilliance, every moment ensures viral highlights, record-breaking engagement, and worldwide attention.